This is Rick Reynolds with AskForensics. Welcome to the third and final edition of our case study, turning a damaged client into a long-term fan.
I think, Ed, you raised a key point, and that is they were already talking to competitors. And you've been in sales many years. And if you were going after a new opportunity that your competitor already had and was the incumbent for, you would do all the due diligence you could as an organization to get a leg up on snagging that account. And you were at risk of your competitor doing the same thing against you if they were already down that
Well,
trail.
more importantly, they would have done it at a time when we were breaking into an area that was a little bit new for us, and we didn't have the reputation, that size of account. And if we started and lost a huge account right from the get-go, it would have set us back years. And fortunately, that didn't happen. We found the information through your analysis quickly. And that gave me the opportunity to bring the organization together, bring the sales rep in. Everybody was upset with me, but they became happier with me later on. And really, I never really cared if anybody was upset with me or not. In fact, I feel that if I don't upset somebody at least once a day, I haven't done my job. So I'm perfectly okay with upsetting people.
But with upsetting them, you saved their jobs, right?
Well, probably didn't save their jobs, but I certainly saved that account for them. That's for sure.
Right. Right.
Or we did. I will say I didn't. My instincts led me to the right thing. And then I personally got involved, as you know, and met with many of the executives myself and began to conduct more of the meetings myself. Now, I was the president of the company, and that isn't generally what you would do because it wasn't a small company. But I did, and I got very involved in getting things set up and having meetings with people and getting things corrected and get us on the right track and begin the process of onboarding our services so that it was more relevant to the individuals that we were doing business with. That account is still active for them and one of the largest accounts they still have in the country and making a lot of money with that organization. So the steps worked. Not only do we maintain it, the company has branched on since to do a lot of other nice sized large accounts, and I won't mention any of them either, but that was really the springboard to get us to the place that we needed to get to. And really understanding the account, what your vulnerabilities are in the account, and understanding what's going right and what's going wrong and what you need to do to insulate yourself from your competition so that it can't come in and sweep out things from underneath you, and that you're doing a good job for your account. Because that's really what it's all about at the end of the day, isn't it? We really want to do the best things for our customers. And when you're really deeply involved in the account and you really understand them intimately and what they actually need and expect, people say perception is reality. And I'm not a believer in that. But perception does dictate priorities. And if they perceive that you don't know what you're doing, they're going to act accordingly and set their priorities accordingly. In which case, if you don't know what you're doing and you start making those kind of mistakes, you're going to lose that business and you can lose it quick. What's interesting in the enterprise space is you can lose it faster than a blink of an eye because they have too many things to manage. And if they have to manage you, they don't want to be bothered. They don't have time to be bothered managing you. You have to make their job, their life easier. And we learned how to do that through your service. So I appreciated it all the time. I've been a proponent of your organization ever since. Well, once they realized that I wasn't looking for anything to harm them. I was actually looking for something that would benefit them. And it became a learning experience for them. So you're right. It was a good team, good quality people, and many of them are still with the company. Some of them are not, but they've gone on to do other things that are of equal importance and greater importance in some cases. So everybody gained from the event. And like most learning experiences, sometimes they're a little painful, but it's better to learn than to walk around in ignorance.
Thank you for watching our case study series on turning a damaged client into a long-term fan. This is an example of senior executive involvement, uncovering objective customer insights, and taking decisive actions to address major gaps before they turn into insurmountable obstacles. Hopefully, you found several takeaways to apply to your business to better win, retain, and grow.